something hours. The sweat on my back's got my shirt soaked in sour. And oh, it's already gone. Second night's coming and I'm spinning back around. We're all caught up, can't hear or feel a sound. And oh, it's already gone. And here comes the feeling when you don't got nothing, and all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worrying about you hurting for long. Oh, it's already gone. But money's not something that's free. Seems the road that dies never rolls back to me. And oh, it's already gone. A bird in my hand, 2 cans in the other, start spinning around. Now here comes another. And oh, it's already gone. And here comes the feeling when you don't got nothing, and all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worried about you hurting for long. Oh, it's already gone. And all you want to do is get up and start running. You can't hide long cause you know it's gonna start up again. Here's one thing that I know for certain, this life's too short to be worried about you hurting for long. Whoa, it's already gone. Already gone. It's already gone. Go.
What's up, Jags fans? We are here on a Tuesday night, breaking down the film from the Jags and the Colts and the beatdown that the Jags put on the Colts at home. I'm super excited about tonight. I have some good clips loaded up. I'm going to start out showcasing the run defense, but we have more than that. And I'm happy y'all are here. So, this is a fan show. If it's your first time being here, make sure to get into the comments. I was kind of looking through the comments before the show started. There's a lot of comments. I try to hit them all, but we may have surpassed the mark where that's possible tonight, but I will do my best. So if it's good, just type it again. If you're a lurker, don't be a lurker. If you're watching it on VOD, type some in the YouTube comment. I always like reading those after the fact. I actually get to read all of those. Sometimes there's a little bit more mean than the live show comments, but that's okay. I can take the criticism. I have thick skin. Make sure you follow everything in the video description, the Twitter, the YouTube, the Instagram, all of that stuff. So get in here today. You got to forgive me if I'm a little bit nasally tonight. Apparently, if you sit 4 hours in the rain, you get a little bit of a cold. So I felt it come on Sunday night. And I was like, oh no, this is what happens when you sit in the cold rain for 4 straight hours. But it was worth it. It was a great game. So just kind of forgive my nasally voice. I was there cheering loud and proud for the Jags in the rain. First one in the chat. Always happy the first one in here. Roland says, looking good, boys. Pretty good. The boy McCoy says, don't let this make y'all forget people wanted us to call us Strapsonville. Okay, it's true. I haven't heard that term in a while. I don't want to take credit for killing that, but I'm glad it was killed. I am. Can I say killed on YouTube? I don't know. Little Big Man says, let's go 9-4. The boy McCoy says, seriously, though, Trevor is heading up to that franchise quarterback level. Roland says, it's promising, but let's see how the final 4 games go. Jag fan says, is that the best out O-line has played this season? Good question. Interestingly enough, with Cole Van Lan in that left tackle. Let's get to some newer people here. Robert says BTJ still double clutches the ball like LSU. Hey, BTJ, look what he had. He had 3 catches for 87 yards. It's almost 30 yards per. I got almost all those catches loaded up here, ready to go. How about Tim Patrick? My boy Tim Patrick. What a great game. I mean, I just love Tim Patrick. The picture of him going like this. I love it. I love it. Crypto Dread says, Duval. Mr. Know-It-All says, officially, it's a winning season, and he's partying. Hopefully, Cole Van Lanen, says Roland. Little can stay in concussion protocol. Chris Watford says, lock me in. We will go all the way. 13-4. Callie Jag says, let's freaking go. We getting hot. Chris says, glad the Texan took out the Chiefs before they got healthy. Might have been a tough team to play later in the playoffs. Playoffs? Q Revere, first channel member, says 20th comment. Woohoo! Hey, that is great self-awareness. Okay, and I'm very backed up on comments. Oh, Chili Willie's a new member. What up, Chili Willie? Thanks for being a member. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Swollen nose. Does it look swollen, dude? I've been blowing it all day, dude. I might have to blow it mid-show. Does it look swollen? I do just have a fat nose. Like, that's just part of it. And, like, it's kind of red, so maybe you can see it now, but I've been blowing my nose all day. It was, oh, man, it was just sitting in the rain, dude. Like, that's what it is. Volkfang says, Duval. Jack says, Jags Warrior. Last comment, we're going to get some videos. I think Liam has allowed Trevor to play the way he wants and builds the offense around him instead of forcing Trevor to play a scheme he's not comfortable with, like Doug and Press were doing. Very nice. I do want to get this comment from Volkfang. Also hoping that Old Man Rivers can guide the Colts to knocking off the Texans. How about Phillip Rivers? Like, I know he's not on the roster yet. He's on the practice squad. You got to imagine he will be elevated. Like, dude hasn't played since 2020. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Padawan Price. All right, this is the last comment. Then I'm getting to video clips. Jason, going to the game this Sunday. Whoop, whoop. Got any tips? Oh, wow. I'll be there as well. I secured club tickets again, so I'll be in the club, the West Club, behind the opponent's bench. Yeah, I mean, just, you know, I'm gonna try to make it over to the Sky Patio. I didn't make it to the Sky Patio this week because it was pouring rain. And I was in the club, so I was I was in the rain, but, you know, it was just, you know, didn't want to walk all the way to the Sky Patio. Sky Patio is pretty crowded with the rain. That's where I usually like to hang out. But yeah, I mean, have some fun, be loud. I mean, there won't be a lot of Jets fans there, I don't think, but Jets fans do typically travel well. There's Jets fans everywhere. So, you know, be nice to the Jets fans and hopefully enjoy a win. Be loud for your squad. That's all I got. All right, let's start with the run defense, okay? First of all, like, this is just beautiful. This is 4th down, right? And this is like cat's making some weird noises. Okay, sound like she's about to throw up. All right, this is the run-stopping line right here. All right, this is it. All right, look at who we have on. Let's look who's on the field right here. All right, we have. We'll go left to right. Dennis Gardick, a run-stopping monster. You have Travon Walker, monster. Dickerson, who has just playing himself into a contract somewhere. Maybe not with us. I don't know where, but like dude's just been a monster on the interior defensive line. Devon Hamilton, Josh Hines Allen. You have Foye Aluakon, Devin Lloyd. I mean, these are just your dogs right here. These are just your absolute dogs. And it's fourth down. They're going to try to run the ball out of shotgun, which I never like to do, but I'm not the OC for the Colts. Shane Steichen calls the plays. But take a look at just how they get into the gaps and just stop this right here. Just nowhere to go. Just absolutely nowhere to go. I mean, everyone gets into their gap. I mean, everyone does their job. I mean, Travon Walker gets into his gap, so that he's stuffing that gap here. Dickerson's going to take on a double team and still get into his gap, which he's wanted to do. Devon Hamilton gets into his gap. Lloyd's going to fill. Aluakon's going to fill. And then Josh Allen's going to set the edge. And that's just beautiful football right there. Let's not forget Eric Murray, another dude you want in the box when you're trying to stop the run. I mean, if there's 8 guys I want on the Jags to be in the box against the run, it's these 8 right here. It's these 8 right here, 100%. Watch them just get into their gaps. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. That is sound gap integrity. We love that. We love that. Good job, boys. Good job. Speaking of my boy Dickerson, watch him here. Just absolutely being a monster. Getting down the line. He's going to be over the outside shoulder of the guard to the fields, or I'm sorry, to the boundary side here. Yeah, they got a tight end. They got a tight personnel there in pistol, right? They're going to try to run the ball, try to do a little stretch play, and watch Dickerson just get down the line. He's going to beat the offensive lineman. He's going to get down the line. He's going to make a tackle at the line of scrimmage. I mean, where was Dickerson on your bingo card beginning of the season? Just beautiful. Just beautiful play right there. I mean, I just love it. I just love it. How about Devon Hamilton lining up just right up, head up on the center right here? Check this out. My boy D-Ham. Just a bulldozer. Just an absolute bulldozer. I mean, Jonathan Taylor had the best game a running back has had against the Jaguars, and he still had 74 yards. I mean, he had 3.5 yards per carry, but that's not great when you're in the rain and you're Jonathan Taylor. Last one right here. Foye just is just an absolute monster. I mean, he is so fast, athletic, runs under control, comes downhill against the run. They're going to try to get the ball to the alley here, and he's just going to meet him there. He's going to scrape all the way across. Watch Foye here. Took his helmet off. Look at him celebrating. That's what we like to see. Watch Foye just shot out of a cannon right here. Nope, not blocking me. Nice try, 79. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Isaiah Mims says, I predicted 11-6 before the season started, and this team will most likely exceed my expectations. I absolutely love it. Well, I think the Jets and the Titans are marked up as wins. So that's 11. Then you got the Colts with potentially Phillip Rivers and the Broncos. So, I mean, that's a good prediction. It's a good prediction. We could exceed it. I hope we do. The pass rush feeds off the leftovers of the run defense. We work hard on being a good run-stopping team, so we are going to be weaker at pass defense. I like it. I will call out y'all BTJ doubters. I mean, listen, you can't, DJM. You know, I love you. And I'm just gonna defend the BTJ doubters. I mean, I think I was pretty much saying the same thing about how let's be patient. I think I was preaching that. Let's be patient, BTJ, only because we'd seen him have a year of success in the past. but you can't really blame them. I mean, he looked really, really subpar beginning of the year. I mean, the drops, the effort, but you're right. You're right. I mean, he had a really good game, like only 3 catches, but made them all count. Bailed us out on a 3rd down. I got that play coming up. You're right. I mean, there's no secret that adding Jacoby Myers and Brenton Strange has definitely allowed him to kind of be himself. Is that fair to say? Like with no Jacoby Myers and no Brenton Strange, maybe it was just a little bit harder for him to kind of break out. But how elite is Trayvon against the run? Well, he's a monster. He's just an absolute monster of a human. So, yeah. Topa says, getting Jordan Davis in free agency would keep our rush defense number 1 next year and improve our pass rush. Dude just eats up so many blocks and causes double teams. Yeah. I mean, the question you have to answer is like, and maybe the cap is a myth, but like, is there a world where you could get Jordan Davis and bring back Devin Lloyd and bring back Trevon Walker and bring back Jacoby Myers? You still got to figure out what to do with Monteric Brown. You still got to figure out what to do with some of these other guys. I think Cole Van Lanen's going to be a free agent next year. So, I mean, you just got to figure out what you're going to do with these guys. I'm with you. Obviously, adding good players is paramount. Did y'all hear Foye yelling like a madman when he popped dude's helmet off on the sideline? We just saw that play. The defense is starting to remind me of the 90s era hard-nosed Jags. Bingo, D-Ham. That depends on Philly has money to resign him. Is Bam Jason back? Listen, I'm trying here. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm fighting. I'm playing on the not the injured reserve. I'm on the injury report for illness. But you know what? Listen, if Trevor can play through a flu, I think I can do this show through a cold. All right. Let's stay with the defense. You know what? Screw the offense. How about we keep it with the defensive line, with the safety from Josh Hines-Allen. First of all, Riley Leonard, I mean, no wonder they signed Phillip Rivers. But this is just an effort sack, in my opinion, and coverage helps out a lot here as well. They're going to show the one high look here in the middle of the field safety. Watch Josh Hines-Allen just get after it. It's just going to be an effort sack. It looks like they're doing quads to the right. So obviously you guys know quads is 1, 2, 3, 4. Essentially, he's going to be empty with a tight here. I mean, this gives Josh Hines-Allen a pretty clear run at the ball. He doesn't have to worry about a screen. Doesn't have to worry. I mean, he's just getting after the quarterback here. Oh yeah. You love to see that. I mean, Tyler Warren. We were all worried about Tyler Warren before the game, me included. I was worried about Tyler Warren. I mean, how many times? I mean, every tight end has just seemed to just eat on us, and he just absolutely did nothing against us. Just absolutely did nothing. He's going to try to block Josh Hines-Allen here and release. Doesn't do much. Then I don't know if it's the center. It's someone. I hope it's not Quentin Nelson. Tries to block him and just falls over. Oh, yeah. Quentin Nelson. What happened, bud? What happened, Quentin? It's a little stunt. Look at this stunt into the A gap. Yeah, monster. Absolute monster. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that Josh Hines-Allen does that you're just like, all right, if you could just do this, like, I mean, I get a lot of pressures, I get it, but like this is where he impacts the game. Because if you take a look at what happened there, like they get the safety and then they get a field goal. So this is like a 5-point swing that Josh Hines-Allen pretty much did himself. I mean, how can we not show this play from Devin Lloyd, the first offensive play from the Colts? They get the ball. I mean, this was just a terrible play. I mean, just a terrible play by the Colts. Great play by Devin Lloyd. I mean, is this an RPO? I mean, it's got to be an RPO, right? Run pass option, because everyone just kind of run blocks here. And like, so because of that just allows everyone to sit. And then he does like a little route. I don't know if it's like a curl or I don't know what he's doing here, a slant, but like literally you're holding everyone in. This is just a bad play design, bad play by Daniel Jones. RPO, you're going to throw it right into the teeth of the defense here. Great job, Devin Lloyd. Just keep going upfield right there, bud. Don't turn it back. He does switch the ball. You got to give him credit for that. I mean, that's a high IQ run right there when he switches the ball to his other hand. Watch this. Right hand, right hand, right hand. Oh, I'm going this way. Oops, switch the ball. Is that running back, Devin Lloyd? Except he got tackled by Josh Downs, which not a running back would do. 1K Foye. Oh, I'm real backed up here. But oh no. Chili Willie, the newest member. I love that Cohen was aggressive about getting that safety even when we were up quite a bit. Yeah, he threw the challenge flag, I believe, correct? Myers not getting T. Higgins type of money. We will be okay. Only person that will get a huge deal is Devin Lloyd. Connor McNally reposted. Thank you, Connor. I wish more people would do that. On X. A Bortles jersey for $3 is insanely good. Okay, first of all, I had this Bortles jersey when he was on the team. Okay, so this isn't a $3 Bortles jersey. This was a Bortles jersey I got when he was on the team. Okay, thank you. That's a two-tone helmet jersey right there. Josh Hines Allen is heating up. Nobody hated Trevor. We just wanted better. All the T-Law bashers can put on a dunce cap, and you now seem even laughable. I mean, he's playing better, Disciple. I don't know if like it's. I'm with you. There was people who were like vehemently. Did I say that right? Vehemently against Trevor Lawrence. I was not a huge fan of the way he was playing, but it's okay for people to play better. Like, it's okay to call people out in the hope that they start playing better. I guess that was my heart. That was my heart. I was calling Trevor out, hoping he would hear me. He'd be like, all right, Jason from Jaguars United is calling me out. I got to step my game up. And you go out there and you step your game up. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean that we're bashers. It doesn't mean that we wanted him to fail. We just want him to play better. And he is. Thank you. Thank you. But to be fair, there were some people that did hate him. There was, I mean, just from people, none of y'all. Like, every once in a while you get someone in here that hates Trevor Lawrence, and that's fine. Like, I'm never going to tell you how to feel. You're entitled to your own opinion. But you know, in conversations with people that don't really know ball, and that's so people like outside of y'all that don't know ball, like in work conversations or like social circles, there's some people that just don't know what they're talking about. They're like, Trevor sucks. Trevor doesn't suck. Trevor makes bad decisions sometimes. And Trevor's inaccurate sometimes. And Trevor's inconsistent. He hardly sucks. And now he's playing really, really well. And I don't know what this is worth. I mean, didn't Shedeur Sanders throw for like 375? Like, why can't Trevor throw for 375? I get we have a running game, and maybe it's a stupid question. I don't know if Trevor's ever thrown for 375. And Shedeur doesn't. It's like second game. Nah, there was hate. Maybe not you, but there was hate. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think I summed all that up. I just want Trevor to use his legs more. Give Jacoby Diami's $10 million. That will help. Good point. Until he throws 4 interceptions in a game. Look, I'm sure all of us Trevor haters don't want to be that. We just want to win. Exactly. I don't think anyone who loves the Jags was rooting for Trevor to fail. Bro, let's not act like Trevor is blowing doors off, but he's doing a better job managing the game. I just realized there's a cat beside you. What's up, Timmy? Watch, she doesn't like this. See, now she's gonna attack me. Did you watch the AFC Roundtable today? I did not. I worked. I got off work. The reason why the stream started late, and I apologize, is because I got home, I jumped in the shower, and I hit record. I was able to clip some film earlier, but I did just get off work. All right, speaking of clipping some film, let's watch some film. How about some Jordan Lewis love? I thought Jordan Lewis had a pretty good game. All right, so this is a forced fumble by Jordan Lewis. Run. And that's what I love about this team is like we see this time and time again, like every week. They're not just like when they're getting contact and they're going to the ground, they're not just like giving up. They're going for the ball. And that's Anthony Campanile like philosophy. Go for the ball. right here, you're going to see a lot of teams would give up right here. Now, Jordan Lewis is like, nah, that's my ball. That's my ball. And Eric Murray was in there too. We got to give Eric Murray some credit. Like a lot of these plays you're going to see are just team effort. Just total team effort, which I love to see. The whole Jags team is playing like a unit. And here's and listen, I know the Jags are small market and I know they're not going to get the Pro Bowl votes. But let's say the Jags were like a medium market. Like realistically, the Jags are in a medium market. Which guys on the defense deserve to go to the Pro Bowl? Medium market. Josh Hines-Allen because of pressures, not because of sacks. Devin Lloyd for sure. That's it. So like one guy. And this defense is playing outstanding. Like you remember beginning of the season, the defense was winning us games. Middle of the season, they kind of lapsed a bit, but they were still okay. And now they're back to form again. They're just they've been injured. Guys are stepping up all across the secondary. You got guys like Antonio Johnson. You got guys like Buster Brown. You got guys like Jarian Jones. You got guys like stepping up. All of it. Danny Strigo. You got Dennis Gardick. You got Devon Hamilton. You got Dickerson. You got guys stepping up everywhere, playing as a team. I love it. How about some more Jordan Lewis love? I love when they have him obviously he's a nickel, but like in the box against this run heavy team. You got a tight end in the game. This is a tight formation. You got Jordan Lewis in the box, like ready to play the run. Great play there. I don't know why I clipped that play. Nothing outstanding. Because his job is to force everything back in, right? That's where his help is, because you got a bailing cover 3 here, bailing cover 3 here. So if anything gets outside of Jordan Lewis, that's a big gain. And so his job is to keep containment here. And so he's going to make sure he keeps containment by beating the first block with speed, and then he's going to come and make the tackle. That's a good football play right there. They all get so excited for each other. They make a good play. Good tackle. Nice try, bud. Speaking of Danny Strigo, how about my boy getting in there? How about my boy getting in there on this play? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Danny. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I could watch this all day. I could watch this stuff all day. Just an effort, sack, speed, strength, using all the tools he's got, keeping his arms extended. I love it. I love it. Bringing the tackle with him. All right, last play from the defensive folder. Greg Newsome. Let's see what you got, bud. Probably a bad call. Don't care. INT. Don't care. Look at how just the whole defense just loves playing with each other. Look at this. All of them. Pick. Enter. Other way. Look. Lucon's like, look, look, dude. Look, come on. That's it. And this guy, he's like, all right, getting peer pressured. Some of you guys fall prey to peer pressure. When I was younger, I was one of those guys. This ref. What's he looking at? He's looking at 2 guys wrestling over a ball right here. And what's he going to do? He's going to say, oh, well, Foye is saying it, so I'm going to say it's an INT. Beautiful. Give us the ball. Great job, Greg. Great job. Whew. Okay. All right. There's a lot of comments. So what happens if I do this? Does this just show them all? Is this good? Do y'all like this or no? I just saw this feature for the first time. I can make it tall. I can make it wide. I can make it medium. I can make it big. I don't know if I like that yet. Well, We'll think about that. We'll think about that. No, I can't get rid of it. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Okay. I don't think. Wait, I can't. Oh wait, I can't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like it either. Danny Strigo had such a good game. Matt Dickerson too in the run game, surprisingly. Oh, what up? I didn't realize it was I didn't realize it was Travis. I didn't realize it was Travis. What up, Travis? I saw Travis had a someone cited him on Reddit, Jaguars Reddit. This guy's popular. He's too popular for me. Armstead's getting older though. If he's traded or released, I won't feel bad. He's been good though. Like he has been good. Like I'll give Armstead some credit. Sorry, I had an email. I just don't know why I decided to read this email in the middle of this show. It's amateur hour around here. I have a cold. Didn't realize Travis was in here. We need to keep winning and hope Houston loses. By NFL rule, the refs made the wrong call. So, like, I was at the game. Obviously, I've said that like 100 times. It's not a flex. Then I went back and watched the broadcast. So I was just like, I like to hear the announcers. Was it Ian Eagle, and JJ Watt? And JJ Watt was pretty spot on with that call. Right, it should have been the offensive ball. Suck it, JJ Watt. Don't care. Got the INT. Can't reverse the call on the field without indisputable video evidence. And that they did not have, JJ Watt. Denver game is going to be huge. We don't need that. Thank you. I agree. I agree. I don't like it. I don't like it. We were destined to win despite the wet and sloppy conditions. Squirrel. Listen, there's an email about someone trying to try out for baseball. I don't know. Armstead's good, but we won't be mad if we let him walk. There were 5 cornerbacks. I got 50% of snaps. Jarian had work outside corner by committee. His 50-50. Get rid of the guy with 6.5 sacks at DT. Shaking my head. Can save $14 million on a post-June 1st release on a 33-year-old. Ooh, we got a little bit of back and forth there between Zenith and Flareon Flores. No fumbles in the rain for Trevor. There was a fumble for Tootin, though, which I know he didn't get a lot of carries this week. I'm not saying he's a bad player. We just need to revamp the interior defensive line. Do we, though? I mean, you could be right, but we also are like number 1 against the run. All right. Let's go to you know what? Let's go to some ETN plays, bro. ETN is my boy, bro. ETN is just my boy. I don't know if y'all know that or not. I don't know if I've hyped him up enough. And maybe he just became my boy recently, as in this year. But I love ETN. Travis, if you want to come in here, you can just come in here. Okay. You don't have to, I mean, if you want to come in here, I mean, let's see. Dude's trying to take over the chat when he could just be in here talking, but I mean, we'll see. He's got a family, all that stuff, whatever that means. All right. All right. I love ETN's my boy. ETN's my boy here. All right, so this is a little heavy personnel. They run this play a lot, I've noticed, where they have Brenton Strange lined up as this like wing tight end and this like ace 12 ace personnel. I call it 12 ace. You can call it whatever you want. With 2 tight ends, 1 running back. And you will see Brenton Strange come in pre-snap motion. He's going to kind of lead block in this B gap. You're going to get a down block here, and a lead block into this B gap. And ETN's just going to hit it. And when you line him up pre-snap here, especially with the field being to the right for the defense, then you're going to put your big boys and your heavy boys over here. You got CUC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on this half of the line. It's a lot of arrows there, boys. I'm sorry. But then they kind of create a mismatch here on this backside. Tutty. Absolute tutty. God forbid Travis pay attention to his family. It's a joke. Social. It's a joke. Nice blocking. Yeah. Let's watch it again. I like good blocking football. Oh, yeah. Ooh, love seeing that. We are his family now. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. Look at Strange block. He gets down. Let's watch it again. Boom. Great job. Great job. How about another one? If one rushing touchdown is not enough for you from ETN, how about a second one? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this, I mean, when I went back and watched this play, like I was like, oh, this is a really nice play. I can't wait to watch it from the end zone. I watched it from the end zone, and I'm like, oh, wow, the Colts are really bad. Colts are really bad. I mean, there you can just find errors all over the place with this Colts defense on this play. I mean, this is just bad, bad, bad right here. Watch this. Okay, so good blocking. Good blocking here. Good blocking here. Good blocking here. Hainsey's going to get out in space. Good blocking here. Hainsey with the little double block right here. Great job by Brenton Strange. I mean, Brenton Strange is just a dog. Just terrible angle there by 44. Dude, I can just watch this all day. Oh, look at that explosive speed right there. Get him, Travis. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. This is my favorite play. It's not even a touchdown. A little jump cut from Travis Etienne. Ooh, I think it was UCF Jaguar on Twitter said they'd remind him of Fred Taylor. Ooh, what a move. Look at just what happened. I mean, this is just Anton had a really good game, by the way. Can watch that all day. Look at the O-line doing their jobs. He's not real big, but super athletic. Reminds me of Marshall Faulk, the way that he runs, says Cody. Saying there was Trevor hate, you can also say there was ETN hate before the season. Now, I will say, Timmy, you got to admit, you were one of the bigger Trevor haters. Let's call a spade a spade. So I'd love to hear what you think now, Timmy. Like, are you back on Trevor Lawrence? Or what are your thoughts? Because I respect Timmy Devil. Like, he brings in an opinion that I think sums up a lot of the Jaguar fans. It's not typically my opinion because I'm more of an optimist and I'm more of like how can I spin this and have hope? Timmy's more of like, I'm a realist. Let's call a spade and let's just get to, hire, slow, fire, quick mentality. So I'd love to hear what you think, Timmy, about the Trevor Lawrence. Are you back on board or Hainsey with the raised hand? Missed tackle there. I will say so. That's the ETN zone. You guys just afraid we'll lose our number one ranked rush defense. How is that even possible with Walker still on the team? Improve the pass rush. It's fair. It's fair. I mean, I do like having the number one rush defense. I do. 53 looking silly. That's a nice between the tackles run. Wow. Yes, Marshall Faulk. Anton and Ezra were very good. Yes, they were. I hope you clipped that throw from Trevor to Tim Patrick where he rolls out to his left and throws to a dot. Want to see the end zone cam of that. Brandon, man. Do you think there's a world where I didn't clip that play? All y'all hated ETN. I don't know if it was hate. You guys throw the word hate around too much. I don't hate any of these guys. Even all of my hate on Walker Little, what have I continually said? Dude's an amazing athlete. He's got a contract in the NFL, made it to the NFL, would beat my ass in a second. I don't hate Walker Little. Just don't think he's a very good starter for the Jaguars. He may go on to be a good starter somewhere else. Just don't want him here. I probably said the same thing about ETN. Now I'm wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. I did admit it. Scroll up. Bro, do you want me to scroll up? Y'all know what this looks like from my point of view? Look at this. How am I gonna find your comment? there, Timmy Devil. Not so easy. All right. I need you to type it again. I love ETN, hated Tank. No, you were right then. How can you hate ETN? No one hated him. No one hated him. I think we have to re-sign ETN. Tootin looks good, but I don't know if he's the replacement. I love it when he doesn't do stupid shit. Speaking of stupid shit, I'm probably going to say something stupid because I'm in here with someone that knows way more than me. Much better person than me. Travis T. Holmes from Duval Dive. How we doing, Travis?
I gotta hang up because obviously you are not talking about me, Lord. That's the intro.
You're a superstar. Ooh. I can't. It used to be cool that, I was like, hey man, you guys gotta check out this Travis guy. Now I can't turn left or right without seeing Travis D. Holmes from Big Cat Country everywhere I look. I'm like, hey.
I'm sorry I sleep like 4 hours a night to make sure I'm getting all this stuff done.
You do work harder than anyone I know in this industry. I will give you that.
Dude, I was talking to someone on Twitter like 2 something a.m. this morning. No, I was talking to Dan Griffiths like 1:30 this morning, and he's like, "Dude, do you ever sleep?" I'm like, "Nah, bro. This we grinding."
It's not good for you. It's not good for you, Travis.
Yeah. We'll sleep when I'm dead.
So how was it? Were you sitting in the press box on Sunday? Were you up there in the covered area, out of the rain?
Yeah, out of the rain, but I was still freezing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, you were.
It was actually.
All right, shut cold?
Up. Right, shut up. I'm just saying. No. I'm being real.
You were cold?
It was cold as I don't know what, bro. I was dying. I wasn't ready for it. I thought I was good with the poncho and the windbreaker and everything else, but man, I was freezing my behind off.
Yeah, I'm fighting a cold here. I did not dress appropriately. I tried to tough guy it. I had like a little short sleeve jacket, no poncho, no hood.
Dang.
That's what I get, though. That's what I get.
You're special, bro.
I am. That's exactly what I am. It's exactly what I am. All right, let's get to some plays while Travis is in here. Travis, I've already gone through
I told the wife and the family. Thank y'all, chat. I'm gonna give Jason like 20 minutes, and then we're gonna be like, all right, cool.
All right. Hey Siri, set timer 45 minutes. All right, I got you. All right. So I got one folder. We'll go through one folder with you. How about that? Sound good? I've already gone through the defensive run stop folder. Oh, and just before we go in, go follow Travis on everything. Travis D. Holmes on Twitter, Duval Dive, Big Cat Country. He's on your billboards in your local hometown. He does Ozempic commercials. He does all those medicine, not Ozempic, but you know what I mean, like those medicine commercials.
No, it's fine. That's fine. I do Ozempic too. Hey, just
Ozempic was the only you know how you see those medicine commercials for those all the time. I don't know why I thought it was Ozempic.
The grift is in. If the check is cash, and I'll sell it. Let's go.
That's fair. All right, this is the go follow Travis everywhere. This is the big catches folder. You ready?
Oh,
big catches folder. All right. We're gonna start with the BTJ, the third down. Okay, so Travis, as I play this playthrough, you've already seen it. What were you thinking? What was going through your mind when BTJ made this catch?
I didn't think he made it at first. I was like, "Yo, did he bring it in?" They were like, "He caught that." I'm like, "He caught that?" I just needed to see the replay, just because I'm like, it was. You got like a yard and a half from the sideline. Char put it in a perfect spot, as he normally does. BT does the I'm going to create separation out of no separation kind of situation. Veteran move, man. This is something that BT was always good at, those contested catches. So like it was surprising. It was only surprising because of how he's played in the earlier portions of the season. But honestly, this is kind of the BT you're expecting to see. Like that was incredible.
So my question was more like, did you think he's back? Did you have that thought?
No, but that's only because I hate feeling like I'm patting myself on the back, but there's literal a month and a half of evidence on the Duval Dive on YouTube where we've talked about this was coming. as far as they're eventually going to have him be healthy, and they're eventually going to have him be that Jameson Williams, Christian Watson type of guy who's going to be the guy to take off the top off the defense. As soon as they traded for Jacoby Myers and you saw what he was those first 2 weeks, you can see it. Like, it was clear how this is going to work out. That's what this was from my perspective. It's not saying you're going to see that every week, but you're going to get those 3-4 shot plays. And in the one area that he's been, that was always his strength, even coming out of LSU. So seeing it materialize, it's like, oh, that's awesome. But also is kind of what I expected it to be. It's just, we'll see if it goes that way every week for the Jaguars.
UCF Jaguar, teach me the football, fellas. What up?
What's going on, dog?
UCF. Look forward to being on his show tomorrow night. Hopefully, if he invites me. Boo-hoo, Travis was cold. My sister was drenched. She sent pictures. UCF in the house, laughing. I think Cohen stays in Florida. All right, we don't have much time with Travis, so let's go to the next one. Someone already kind of I don't know which one it is. Let's see if it's this one. Nope, not this one. This one.
I think this is the one that was cover one.
When I saw this, I was like, oh no. Because I'm not like great at math. But it's a lot more guys than we have blocking.
Yep.
And they're gonna like simulate the blitz from the offense's right and end up kind of bailing a bit here. And then they're going to bring it from the right, offense's left here. This is the great play that Trevor makes right here. Skip. I've always said, and I have said this, I'm not kidding you, Travis. I've said this probably to you 100 times. I've said this a billion times. At Trevor's lowest points, I still remained constant that Trevor is one of the best right-handed quarterbacks rolling out to his left I have ever seen in my life.
I've heard you say that. I've heard you say it at least 10 times. Yeah.
I have said it so many times, dude. I have said it so many times. And like, this is what he does. Like, for a right-handed quarterback rolling out to his left, he may be the best of all time. Like, this is the kind of stuff he does that you just do not see quarterbacks doing very often.
No, you're right. As long as he gets outside of that pocket and doesn't take that crazy sack for, negative 15 yards, it's going to be on the money on the throw.
And he kind of felt the pressure too. And he always does this little like Air Jordan thing right here. Like, love the, I mean, whenever you see Trevor in the Air Jordan position like this, you know something good's about to happen. No gloves.
Tim Patrick, bro. Everything thrown his way. His only negative was that false start penalty on the same drive where he scored the touchdown. So he made up for it.
Oh, what a play. What a just absolute play.
So good. Such a good day for him.
It really
was. I'm happy for Tim Patrick, man, because he was getting smoked from all angles. From the fan base, his sister on Twitter, and all of this other. Like, they were just snapping on him just because the man made a mistake. It happens on the what was it, fourth down throw that he wasn't looking. So for him to bounce back in that way in the rain, catching every pass thrown to him, getting the touchdown, like, that's dope.
I kind of remember Tim Patrick in Denver. I mean, he had that little kind of like blow up in Denver for a bit, and then he kind of disappeared for a bit. Then we signed him. I was like, all right. And then like he kind of had that arc where he's like an insane run blocker and he's really physical. And you're like, okay, like we need this. And he has games like this where you're just like,
oh yeah,
I'm with you, man. I love.
Oh yeah, that's not even his run blocking. He had 2 run blocking snaps in this game that it was like, oh, he had one block on Nick, just the Colts safety, Nick Cross, I think it was. Where he knocks him down to the ground, and I'm like, oh, all right. Like, ETN nearly breaks it for a long run on that one, and I was like, all right, Tim, this is your bounce back game for sure.
I love Tim Patrick. He's awesome. Perfect poster picture. I love that. Monteric Brown and Johnson are starting at a high level too. Balky gets credit. Oh, we're giving Balky credit in the chat. Is that what we're doing here?
you only give Balky credit. You give Balky 50% credit. It's still an F. You only give Balky 50% credit because he's also the person that hired the coaches that couldn't develop those guys. Like you can't have it both ways.
Is that like when your like ex-girlfriend dumps you for being an unemployed loser and then you go on to get a job and then get a new girlfriend? You have to thank your ex for making you who you are. Is it that type of situation? Does that analogy work?
I think so. The very toxic ex would probably think that. Yes, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
The chat, y'all stop being so toxic.
You're right, Jason. It's Michael Jordan. Awesome. T-Law is so good. Super Bowl. Good. All right. Well, before I show the next Tim Patrick play, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, we'll be able to hear them because we can listen to your shows and read your articles. But if you could like summarize it, like, how do you see the Jags' next 4 games going? Like, obviously 2 easy winnable games, and then some 2 games that might be a little tougher. So, what do you foresee of the rest of the season?
I mean, I think they're going to win well, I think this is an easy thing to say. Hey, they're going to win at least 2. That's the easiest part of it. To say they're going to win 4 is like, well, dang, that's difficult because I haven't seen 4 games straight of consistency from this team in that way against the tougher competition. And when you're putting Denver in there, it's like, all right, we'll see. But for the most part, I do think it obviously comes down to Denver. So if they go 3-1, I feel really happy with this team as long as Denver's that only one. But you just can't have a hiccup with those other games. Obviously, the Titans, the Colts with the old man Rivers, and the Jets this week. I feel like they should go 3-1. I'd be ecstatic if they went 4-0. I just don't know that they're necessarily there yet because everyone's up high, and you know me, I never try to. We talk enough. I never try to get too high. I never try to get too low. I'm trying to find wherever that truth really is of this team. And they're a young team whose calling card, from my perspective, is inconsistency. We got 2 good games in a row. We had the Arizona game, which was an inconsistent game. And I just give me this week. If you were to ask me this question next week, I'd be like, all right, maybe I'll feel good about it. They just show up in a dominant way against the Jets. But I don't know right now where I land on that Denver game. So I want to say 3-1 for the moment. But they could change my mind this week if they can't truly mud stop the Jets.
This leads me. Actually, I was going to ask you this. I'm glad. Big Jags fan 2033.
Yes,
we gave $2. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's so nice of you. He says, "How funny is it the Colts getting Rivers back?" I guess the better question is do you fear the Colts more when we play them again with the Rivers at quarterback versus where the situation they're in now? Like, does Rivers do anything for you? I guess is the question.
Man, that man getting a check. They got his. I have no fear of a guy who just retired, 6 months ago? Not even 6 months ago, 5 months ago, just because he wasn't getting calls from NFL teams. Like, if he could do something, don't get me wrong, but Rivers played not too long ago and didn't look good when he played then, and he's a statue in the pocket. Like, no, of course I'm not feeling any different about the Colts overall, but it's not to say the Colts still couldn't shock the Jaguars. We know how these games work. It doesn't matter how bad the teams are or how good the teams are in the AFC South. You can be shocked by any sorry team just because they know you so well. So from that perspective, they'll always have a puncher's chance.
And playing on the road, you got to think playing on the road. It's hard to believe that Tyler Warren won't get us at least once. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that we were able to contain him the way we did was probably the biggest surprise to me.
We made Jonathan Taylor fumble when he ain't fumbled all year long. That's the crazy part.
This Jags run defense is just really freaking good, man. Like, this was you heard the stats, you saw the stats, and like, it was over a large body of work, and it was like pretty easy to believe, but still part of me was like, I don't know, because the star power's not there. But after last week, I'm like a full believer that, like, you ain't running the ball against the Jags. Like, you think teams are going to just change their game plans now? Because obviously the Colts went into the game. Obviously, they had quarterback issues. But teams, like, do you think they'll be like, all right, we're just going to have to throw the ball against this Jags team because we're not going to be able to run it? You think that's going to be a philosophy going forward for opposing teams?
No, because I also think this game would have been much different had Daniel Jones stayed in the game. Let's also remember, again, I because I'm trying not to get too high, not too low. I'm not trying to pour water on the parade, but I also want to make sure you guys know the parade might have a sewage dump in the middle of it or whatever. Like, I just need y'all to know both sides of the coin. The score was 14-7 when Daniel Jones gets hurt. They obviously have the fumble after that. After he gets hurt with Jonathan Taylor, they score on the next play with Travis Etienne on the explosive rush. That changes the ball game. We have a dogfight that they may be in, depending on what happens on that drive with Daniel Jones. Like, I get that this might have been a ball control type of game if he doesn't get hurt. And maybe the Jaguars aren't feeling as dominant because of how that works. And this Colts team can score 25 points or something like that and make it a real game. So just because of that, I don't think teams are going to necessarily walk into Jacksonville and be like, we just can't run the ball and let's give up on it, because just last week teams were running against us, even though Eric Armstead didn't play. So I think that there is some there.
I don't know if I feel that way, because Daniel Jones had that obviously opening drive interception.
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor never got the run going, and the Jags defense game plan the entire time was make the quarterback beat you. So I don't think that would have changed their defensive scheme. If you're going to make the argument that Daniel Jones will be able to make some more throws than Riley Leonard, maybe.
So Jonathan Taylor had 45 yards rushing when Daniel Jones got hurt. I was just looking at it the other day and I was like, oh yeah. So he had 45 yards rushing. Realistically, if he doesn't, have that fumble on that drive, he realistically ends the first half with about 60, 65 yards rushing. Realistically, because he would have got the first down on that drive. Like, I'm just like, that was not a bad day on the ground overall, especially for that guy. He probably gets around that 120, 130 yard mark. That's about where you want to be as an offense. So from that perspective, that's kind of what I mean. It's still a great defensive effort for the Jaguars. It's just me being honest about what I'm seeing, and the fact that they had a backup quarterback in at that time. It did change the whole scope of the game.
That's fair. I don't have much time with you, so I want to. I think I have 5 minutes left with you, so let's get through some of these plays.
I wasn't even looking.
I'm respecting your time. I got my timer set. I'm respecting your time. All right. Here's the Tim Patrick touchdown. I loved this celebration at the end. Like, they
bowls
maybe
over the defender. Just bowls over the defender. Just get out the way. Move.
Again, I don't know if you heard me. I went back and watched the broadcast with Ian Eagle and JJ Watt, and they could not get over the fact, or no, not him. Was it? No, it's Brendan Strange. That Tim Patrick just bulldozes the defender here. Listen, you thought the Jordan thing was good? Put that on your poster board right there.
The Colts just stay getting embarrassed, boy. This is about his Jaguars receiver group.
So when I was watching that play, I saw them throw the flag, because I don't know what you watch I try to watch the whole play, obviously, but I find myself on offense watching the route concepts. So sometimes there'll be a sack and I'm like, oh, I didn't even really see it, because I love to see the route concepts. I watched this route concept, this little I guess it's a little smash route type situation here, and I was like, I saw this flag get thrown, and I was like, oh, it's coming back. I think I said out loud, this is coming back.
And I'm always watching and I'm the opposite. I watch, because I'm a DB guy. I know I'll catch all the other stuff on the replay, but I watch O-line.
Yeah,
I'm the exact opposite.
Yeah, I mean,
it's on this one, I watched Ezra Cleveland just destroy the defensive lineman if you run that back. That was what I was like. He's throwing people out the club, and I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean that, and I just loved the right here. Oh wait, I almost had it. That's the picture right there.
Yeah, man.
That's the picture.
I think he did it after every catch too.
Yeah, but that one was good. He was sitting down. They zoomed in on him with the end zone thing there. Love that. Here's the Jacoby Myers touchdown. What did you think about this route concept and this throw from Trevor?
Just beautiful. Yeah, he knew that he was going to sit the linebacker down with the stutter and go. It was beautiful, because you with the timing, and if you watch how Jacoby starts off the ball, when he slows it down, that tempo is what helps it out, because now the corner the corner can't guard you in cover 3, so you're already good there as soon as, just because the difference in the depths of the routes, you're stuck. And with the angle route from ETN going outside at the top, you're kind of holding that flat defender there. So you're kind of just, it's beautiful scheming by Liam. It's awesome play, by again Myers with his tempo. And I've complimented him so freaking often on his ability to run routes, like not just running routes, but running them at the right pace. And that's what makes this play for me. If you're another receiver who comes off the ball too dang fast, then the DB is able to kind of see what's happening and maybe even recover. But because if he runs it so slow at the start, he's 4 yards behind the receiver. The depth is what gives them space to make the play. It's so awesome. And Liam's freaking diabolical.
Is this you, Travis?
You know it.
Is that you? Is that you? Is that where you're watching the game?
Man.
So I always try to go back and see, like, all right, as I'm a defensive coach, because that's what I know. I'm in the defensive film room.
Mm-hmm.
Where's like I'm trying to find like where the mistake is on defense. Should this cover 3 corner? Should he have let Hunter Long?
You got to squeeze. You got to squeeze at least to the safety, like in between, and you may be able to come off a little bit. But in reality, it really is just coming down to the linebackers trying to cap on top of Jacoby. And in reality, he just assumes he's going to be there. It's not. And both he and Travis Etienne are open anyways. Let's be real. Etienne can come back underneath on that angle route, and he's going to get, 15 yards down to the goal line. Like everyone's freaking open in the way. Like they just caught them in a bad coverage because they knew they were going to be in it. Like cover 4, you might have a better chance. But in cover 3, good luck, man. Like it's like running a stop and go, and man, like sometimes they're just gonna win in certain situations. And they caught you in cover 3. I'm assuming knew you were going to do it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'm trying. This one is one of the ones that I really am having the biggest problem. Usually on any play, I can be like, all right, as a defensive coach, this is what should have happened.
Mm-hmm.
This one, like, I think you're right. Because maybe, I'm a big reroute guy. Like when you get a tight guy like this, one of your backers needs to reroute to the middle field safety.
Sure.
But then, how are you going to count flat?
Because he runs it to the safety, which is good from that perspective. You don't even have to reroute very much. Linebacker makes that one little stutter step, like basically capping the Jacoby Myers, who he thinks is running a curl route, and he's not. Meanwhile, you have that angle route that held the flat defender who could have just floated and helped out at the top of the screen. So, like, what do you do? From a defensive point of view, like again, unless he reads that as an angle route, that flat defender, and then just floats and gets free and makes a play on the ball there, I don't know where you are with the depth of that receiver that you can make a play. Like it's going to come down to that cornerback not playing his responsibility and getting over on that cover 3. Like, I don't know what you can do there. I just don't.
And what's also crazy is like BTJ on the backside select post also open.
Yeah. I mean, the ball's in the air, so maybe if you go back a tick, the safety might have been. I don't know.
Like that's Liam Cohen. That's Liam Cohen for you. That's what he does. All right, Travis. I've used up your 20 minutes. I want to be respectful of your time. Okay. Nice. All right. Scheme and timing is chef's kiss. I love it.
Yeah, man.
There's some comments about Kaepernick, which we are not going to get into because that ship has sailed.
Kaepernick don't want to play, man. He just want people to think he's going to play. That's smart. Phillip Rivers got 14 kids. That man's a legend at the bank. He's cashing them checks.
Did I hear that he's a grandpa? Is that accurate? Is he like if he's 44? I mean,
he's 44, but you have a kid that's like in their 20s, I believe.
I mean, if
they could have a child, so I guess he could be a grandpa.
If he's 44 and he had a kid at 22, that means his kid could be 22.
Well, I don't know the exact age. I just know they said. I think it was Mina Kimes said that he has a kid that is Riley Leonard's age, who was a backup quarterback who just played. That's what she said on the socials.
A kid. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, his oldest kid is his age, and I was like, "Oh, really? That's crazy."
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense because he's 44, so if he had a kid at 21, then the kid would be 23. So
Mm.
finally doing a film breakdown. That's why Trevor likes Jacoby. He could have thrown it to ETN and it would have been a touchdown too. Yeah, on the angle route. Yeah. All right, let's play another play here. We haven't shown this one yet. I think this is the last one I haven't shown.
Slot fade. Shout out Christian Kirk. Or Kevin, really. Like I said, everybody loved the slot fade.
I mean, this is like the same time. This was the second big catch he had like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you like be honest, when he caught this, were you thinking like he's back?
No. I'm just being real with you, bro. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not. I'm just trying to be who I naturally am and elevate the room. Sorry, I'm done. I just
great throw from Trevor. Great
really
catch by BTJ. Let's take a second and give a quick shout out to Travis ETN on the block here. Zero in on number one in your program and number one in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this block.
I audibly like made a sound when that play happened from ETN. When the block from ETN, I was like, "Ooh, yeah." But it was so good of a block. I thought it was LaQuint Allen on the initial glance, and then I had to go back. I'm like, "Oh, that's ETN. Okay, I see you."
ETN came to play.
Yeah, he did.
Came to play though.
He did.
Rivers was sitting with a kid on draft night. Dude is balling. Rivers is a grandpa. Fact. Was it a catch though? That one was a catch. He did have one that he almost caught, but he didn't. BTJ is so good downfield. Why is that throw not more down the field instead of on the boundary?
Why is that throw not more down the field instead of on the boundary on the last catch? Huh?
It has to be.
I mean, yeah, you're throwing it away from the defender who is on the inside. He pushes off to get the space, but at the time that he throws that ball,
that's a perfect throw.
There's not much. There's no space there. Like even when he actually touches the ball, the defender's hands like in that pocket. If you throws it upfield, he has a better chance of making a play on the ball. Actually, I think that was a better throw.
I think so too. BTJ did catch a pass across the middle of the field. He did. That was his third catch. We showed his 2 of his 3. ETN's been doing it all year. Why Rivers not Newton? Racism. For a touchdown, I mean. Perfect throw, Timmy. I was more impressed with the intermediate catch by BTJ when he fully extended with defenders bearing down around him.
The high point one. Okay.
I like to see ETN out of the backfield. Parker screens with Jacoby and Patrick blocking BTJ deep choice routes and slot goes. ETNs are Bucky Irving. Okay. All right. So this week we'll get your thoughts on the Jets and then we'll both get out of here. How about that? Sound good?
Sure.
Sound good? Jets coming up. The easy answer to this question, I'm going to tell you what not to answer before I ask you the question. You ready? The easy answer is I just want to see the Jaguars execute and have a safe, sound win. I want to see them do no penalties. I want to see them control the clock. We know that, Travis. Don't give us that answer. Okay. What do you want to see specifically out of certain players in this Jets game that will make you feel the best possible going forward?
I want to see the run game actually be successful against a team that it absolutely should be. So I need to see a much better game, a significantly better game from Travis Etienne, Bashaw Tootin, and the Jacksonville Jaguars offensive line. As much as folks might feel comfortable with the game that just happened against the Colts, I actually didn't think they did very well on the ground. Like they did good enough to win, but they had 2 explosive runs, 128-yarder and an 11-yarder. Outside of that, it wasn't they averaged 2 yards a carry. And Bashaw Tootin fumbled. So I would love to see them actually be a little bit more dominant on the ground because you're getting ready to go into some playoff football. You're going against the Denver Broncos. You want to see this run game succeed because when you get to this time of year, especially if you have to go on the road, you may end up having some cold weather games. I need to know that they can actually do it on the ground. So that's a big one for me personally. And on the defensive side of things, I just want some clarity on what's going on with that defensive back room. And I know this is a crazy time of year to be having that conversation, but it is what it is. Like between Greg Newsome, I mean, you guys talked about it already. The 5 different guys with the with the snap share this week. Montero Brown leading the way, but then outside of that, you got Greg Newsome around 70% of the snaps, and then whatever's happening between Jordan Lewis and Jarian Jones. I just want to know who's who, like how is that going to work, because that helps me kind of figure out what the heck to expect from the opposing teams. So this is a Jets team that's not very good, and if you can just score early on and not allow them to stay in the game, you should be fine. So I would love to see them start fast like they did against the Colts, and make it a rocking environment for the Duval develop the fan base. So my hope is that they win big and make the Jets look like the team that they are, frankly.
So you don't foresee Brady cooking against us?
I didn't say that, but I hope not. I think the Jaguars should win this one by I'm going to say 7, and not because it actually is a 7-point game, but one of those they'll score late and make it look close is my guess.
It's a 12-point line as of right now.
No, I don't believe in that, because every time we have a big line in Jacksonville, you know how that goes. I'm just win. This ain't no style points. This ain't CFP. Like whatever.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. All right, well, Travis, are you going to be in the stadium in the warm confines of the press box again this Sunday?
It will be warm, and I will be there. I might even be there for a little bit tailgating go around. I couldn't do it with the rain. No, I wasn't doing that. But maybe I get there a little early, so I'll hit you up.
I had a longer Saturday night than I anticipated. For those of you that are familiar with how late nights on Saturday goes, I will just say I was there when the lights came on. That's all I will say about that. And then so it made Sunday morning a little tough, which is fine. It cut my tailgating a little short, but that's okay. It made me behave on Sunday. I literally slept until 10, woke up, went down to the stadium, went to the game, went home, and then slept until the next day. That was what my Sunday looked like. So I'm not anticipating doing that this week. I anticipate getting another tailgating. So Travis, please hit me up, because I will be. I've been tailgating recently in the WJCT lot. If you're familiar with.
No idea.
It's close.
I know slab and the press box. I don't know nothing else.
There's a big building with a WJCT on it. I'm behind that, but I'll give you more clear instructions on Sunday when I hit you up. What do you got coming up next? What's new? What articles you working on? What videos you working on? What can we expect from you in the near future?
Well, we'll have the Cohen presser tomorrow morning at 10:50. So whatever he lets us know about that's going on tomorrow, we'll have something on Big Cat Country about that. Obviously, the injury updates and any breaking news surrounding the team, bigcatcountry.com. The Duval Dive we will have on Wednesday night at 7:30. We'll be discussing a few potential pitfalls for this team. So now that everybody's on their high after the Colts game, we're going to talk about, all right, what are some areas of opportunities now that we see what this team can realistically be? Where are the ways that they could potentially fall short of that goal, with Denver coming up, with those playoff teams potentially coming up? So we're going to talk about that. So check it in with Duval Dive on Wednesday, and we'll have the pregame, the preview on Friday, with also the Big Cat Country staff breakdowns on Friday also. That's what we got.
I like it. 2 quick comments I want to get to. 42-7 statement from PT phone home, and one comment I've been avoiding all night, and it would be disingenuous for me not to bring it up. No more Kyler Murray trade talk. I'm not avoiding it. Listen, I can take it on the chin. I can. I'm a man. I'm okay with not trading for Kyler Murray. I'm okay with not trading for Kyler Murray now. Okay, I'm good with it. I'm good with Trevor. I'm good with him. Let's see how
it took 2 good games to get you off Kyler Murray trade talk.
That's it. I'm emotional. I'm an emotional guy, Travis. You know that. You know I'm an emotional guy. You know I am.
You just gave me a subject to talk. We're gonna have a segment about Trevor Lawrence tomorrow, and we doing it. We're gonna do it now.
I love it. All right. Travis is the best in the business. So I know you guys already consume all of his content, but if you don't and you have a friend that doesn't, like word of mouth is the best way for any of these things to grow. So tell a friend about Travis, get them on the Travis bandwagon. He's everywhere that you look. He is the hardest working guy in the industry. He's the most knowledgeable in the industry. I cannot say enough good things about Travis, and I am so happy and honored that you'd come on, Travis. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone in the chat. When I said it, it didn't sound right, and I didn't want to say pause, but I'm glad social called me out on it. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until next week. Until then, as always, go Jags.